And today I plan on showing everyone how I've been farming arcanes lately. Um, Arcanes are very important in Warframe. They give like percentage buffs. I'll show you a couple here. So if I go here to my Nova, I got Arcane Precision, Arcane Acceleration. They're both unleveled right now. But if I click on here, I can look at all the arcanes for my Warframe. There's like different resistant mods, like chance to resist magnetic, chance to resist heat, so on and so forth. But then there's also stuff like this on pistol headshot kill, 10% chance to gain 17% ammo efficiency for 2 seconds. Just like random buffs like that. I'm currently using on headshot 20% chance of 50% damage for pistols. So if I headshot with a pistol, anything, it's on headshot with anything, I get pistol damage, 50% damage, which is really good. And then there's other things like fire rate, so on and so forth. Some of them I have leveled up, some of them I don't. How you level them up is when you have 3 of them, you can go down here, hit square, and it'll rank it up to this. So it'll be on headshot, 40% chance for 100% pistol damage for 6 seconds. So it just ups all the numbers, right? And maxed out, it goes to 100% chance for 300% damage for 18 seconds, which is huge. Now, I believe at rank 2, going to 3, after your rank 2, going to 3, it costs 4, and then it might cost 5 to go from 4 to 5. I don't remember, but yeah, it does cost more than 3 per level. I have something that was this. So from going rank 2 to 3 is actually 4. So maybe 3 to 4 is 5, and 4 to 5 is 6. So yeah, it costs a lot of arcanes. You can always break these, by the way. So if I accidentally screw up and I make another like tier 1, I can go R3 to return and it'll give me all back. It costs no resources, no nothing. Super good system on the Warframe developers part. Yeah, so these are solid. I also have Arcane Acceleration on here. 10% chance for 30% primary fire rate. I'm just kind of running whatever I thought was the best. So yeah, I got a lot of options here. On health damage, 20% chance for 1% health regeneration for 2 seconds. So, stuff like that. Tanky stuff, all kinds of stuff. All right. Now these are also for weapons. So I'll go here to the Natarook, however you pronounce this bow. I fucking love it though, by the way. I have Primary Merciless, which is the best, my opinion, maybe. On kill, you gain 5% damage for 4 seconds, stacking up to 12 times. So currently, 5% by 12, because you can stack it up to 12 times, you can get 60% damage just by killing 12 enemies. Now you have to do that within 4 seconds, and they fall off every second after, Now when you rank it up to max, it is like 30% damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times, 30% reload speed, and 100% ammo maximum. Now the Natarook has infinite ammo, so the max ammo is irrelevant, but the reload speed, I believe. Actually, no, reload speed I don't think will really affect it. What you want is fire rate, but still, 30% damage for 4 seconds stacks up to 12 times is 360% damage. Yeah. And it's definitely possible with this bow, by the way. So, other things like primary dexterity. On melee kill has 10% chance for, on melee kill, 10% damage for 20 seconds. Stacks up to 6 times. So this one lasts a lot longer. But what you have to do with this is get a melee kill, swap back to your primary, and you have 10% damage for 20 seconds. Stacks up to 6 times. So currently, that goes up to 60. But I have a leveled up version here, which is 30% damage for 20 seconds. So it goes up. And at max, it is 60% damage for 20, yeah, for 20 seconds, stacks up to 6 times. So 360% damage as well. 7.5 second combo duration, which is good, and 60% holster speed. Holster speed is really good here because you're going to be swapping between the two. And then here's another really good one, Primary Deadhead. This is the one that arguably goes with Merciless. Which one's better, right? So on precision headshot kill, so you have to kill with a headshot, you get 20% damage for 24 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. But so 20% damage, so again it's 60% damage at rank 1. And at max it is 120% damage, stacks up to 3 times, so again it's 360% damage. See similarities here. So at max rank you can get 360% damage for 24 seconds by getting 3 headshot kills. But you also get a headshot multiplier, 30% headshot multiplier, and negative weapon recoil by 50%. Super good. Yeah, so it just removes your recoil, gives you more headshot damage, and the good thing about this one is it lasts 24 seconds, as Merciless here is only 4. But all you have to do is kill. The condition is easier on Merciless. The duration is better on, precision. So those are your options. I'm currently running Merciless because I think it's just easier to get the kills right now. So we are going to be toying around with the Natarook build today. So here I have a galvanized one with galvanized aptitude and galvanized chamber. Now, if you look here at the perfect shot, right, it has 150% crit chance. Insane. And then it has a crit multiplier of 6.7, also really good. It has a status chance of 122%, so I'm going to be applying statuses. And then the actual damage is also super high. Now the actual damage is lower than with Serration, but you'll get it stacked up with aptitude. Now, why I want to test this is because this bow just one-shots things. Does aptitude actually matter? I really wish I had the simulacrum to test it, but am I going to be able to actually get status effects on the enemies to kill them? I don't know. So, and if I compare it to just this build, if I go all the way down here, my status chance is still 90%, which is crazy high, right? But my damage total is 10,000 compared to 3,900. 3,807, sorry. So there's a huge damage difference, right? But aptitude is what's going to make up for that. Now, my aptitude is not max. Not quite yet. I'm working on it. I can see if I can put a couple points into it. No, I have the endo, but not the credits. How much? I do not have all the endo, and I will need 1,100,000. Okay. Good to know, because that is the next mod I need to max. Now, also to note, my prime cryo rounds is not maxed here. It is very low. This gun will take another forma, for sure. I'm going to probably forma this infested clip spot, because I want to be able to swap between these two. See, aptitude is... Oh, sorry. Aptitude is in this spot. I need more coffee. Aptitude is in this spot here because it's going to max out. It's going to be the same as cryo rounds, I'm pretty sure. But, actually, what does cryo rounds max out at? Let's see. 16. And aptitude is 12. So, cryo rounds actually maxes out higher. Interesting. So I actually will have to swap these. Oops, I'm on the other config. This config. I'll have to swap these once I get more points into cryo rounds, but that's fine. I'm still going to probably form the infested clip here, because it helps with this one too. Because as I put points into cryo rounds, yeah, you know, if I put another one of this shape on there for aptitude, I On this build, it's only going to work for Hammer Shot, which is not great. I am running Hammer Shot, by the way, which, if you guys don't know, crit damage and status chance, which is part of why the status is so high, and it's at 90. It is lower than 122, but, hey, extra crit damage, man. It's exactly what you want. So I feel like, for any low-level content, this is definitely the build you want. Like, 100%. You want this. Okay, obviously you want Prime Infested Clip, Prime Cryo rounds, and you want a maxed, right? But this is the build you want. When it comes to super high level content, you might want this one. If you're not one-shotting everything. Yeah, if you're not one-shotting everything, you actually get to get your statuses on your opponents, and then Galvanized Aptitude is so much better. Because when this is maxed out, it does way more than... Well, yeah, it does a good bit more than Serration. Now, this bow does not have impact. It is Puncture and Slash. Base, I added Viral, obviously. So, Puncture slash Viral. So you're only going to get 3, right? And that's the most you're going to get without a primer, a weapon to prime it, you know, apply more statuses. You do run the Hunter Munitions. Honestly, you could run this without running Viral just because this thing crits a lot. Alright? Like I said, that perfect shot, 150% crit. Which means you're going to crit every shot, and then you have a 50% chance to like go up to the next tier of crit. Now, considerations here, alright? Critical delay. Crit chance, negative fire rate. It is more crit chance, for sure, over Point Strike. But, I don't like it. Purely because if you put this on there, your firing is actually severely hurt by it. I really prefer Point Strike. If you prefer critical delay, because it does give you that extra 50% crit, which is huge, because that takes this... Oh, I don't have the drain for it. The other config does. Yeah. So if I put critical delay on here, that takes this from the 150 to 180. All right. If it got you up over 200, I would say it's worth it. But because it's only 80, you're going to have a lot more tier 2 crits, right? But it's not giving you the option of tier 3 yet. So you're not actually hitting the next damage threshold for it. And it's hurting your fire rate, which is really important on this bow. As you'll see, it is a infinite ammo just monster. This bow is insane. I love it. I need to get an Exilus for it. This bow, I will need at least one more forma, if not 2. When I get Prime Infested Clip, I'm assuming I'm going to need 2. Alright. So it will be a 3 forma build, because I have 1 in it right now. Yeah, it comes with fucking 4 polarities already. It's these ones over here, by the way. This is the polarity I added on. So yeah, this bow you get from the New War if you don't know. I will try to avoid things from spoiling from the New War for those of you who have not seen it. But it's fantastic. If you haven't seen it, check out my videos. I did a full playthrough. I got 2 videos on it. I wanted to do it all in one. I really did, but I had some important stuff come up. My wife was in a car accident, and we had to get her car fixed, and we only had a limited time to get it done, kind of thing, because we had people coming to help us. So, sorry about that. I really wanted to do it all in one video, but I could not. Now, these I'm just leveling. This, as soon as I finally get maxed, I have another one built, because I have to build the dual version, but I have to max it out first. This is pretty garbage. Now, I'm going to be testing a couple things for my Arcane Farm. So let's get to that. As far as the Arcane Farm goes, Arcanes are acquired a few ways, right? Yeah, I won't look around. I'm at the Drifters camp, so. Arcanes are farmed a couple ways. In the Warframe ones, you do Eidolons on Cetus. Okay. The ones for your Tenno and your amps are gotten from the Quills and from Little Duck and from, I don't think, yeah, there's no one on Diamos for it. I don't think. No. Now for kit guns and stuff like that, there's the guy on the father on Diamos, and then there's Zood? Yeah, I think it's Zood on Fortuna. For Zaws, there's the Zaw guy here on Cetus. But when it comes to like primary weapons and stuff, you have to go here to Steel Path. To get Steel Path unlocked, you have to clear every mission on the normal. Now Steel Path, I can speak English, I swear, gives the enemies plus 100 level, enemy health by 250%, enemy shield by 250%, enemy armor by 250%, but gives you 100% resource drop chance and 100% mod drop chance. So it just ups the odds of your loot, which is super good. Enemies are obviously a lot harder. And yeah. So what'll happen is while you're in these missions, acolytes will spawn. They're the stalker acolytes. By killing them, they drop an arcane, and they drop it for your weapons. Now, melees don't have arcanes, and for good reason. But primaries and secondaries do. So it'll drop them. Now, I gotta show you one more thing before we actually jump into it. When you go to... I hate that. When I roll out of here, by the way, guys, it likes to put me back in. I think it's something with the roll animation. Like I clip back into the thing on the other side. If I go to my secondary here, you see this spot is locked. You have to buy them by getting essence, steel essence from Steel Path. So just killing enemies has a chance to drop it. Yeah. I think the Acolyte's guarantee drops, maybe? I don't remember. But you get Steel Essence, right, and you take 15 of it to Teshin on a relay, and you can buy the adapters to go in here. You do not have to build them, which I love, okay? Like, just reducing the grind down a little bit is so good. So, yeah, you do have to build, or you have to buy them. They're not... I think you can also buy them with platinum, right? Like everything in the game, but yeah. He does sell a couple other things. He sells stance formas, stuff like that. So he sells some good things for sure. Oh, I should check my thing real quick. Now, the mission I do, oops, if I can freaking get it down in here. Do I have Helios equipped? Because I want Helios. Yes, okay. Because I want the Vigilant buff. Now, I do a defense mission, right? Which most people hate Nova on defense missions because she slows the enemies. Or you run a Speed Nova. I don't want to run Speed Nova on this. The enemies are obviously super droided up, alright? So, no Speed Nova. I'm going to try regular Nova. I don't know if it's going to be good, but I'm going to try regular Nova. If not, I run Frost. Obviously, it protects the defense, but I run it against Infested, so they don't have a lot of projectiles to pop your bubble, which means your bubble is just a massive slow zone for them. Alright? So, it's really good. Plus, your ult is super impactful. Like, Frost is very good for this, so if Nova is not, I'll swap back to Frost. And this is the one I do right here. Koba, however you say it. It's, I have it set for Steel Path, right? So it is enemies of 106 to 116. So yeah, solid level enemies. Honestly, this bow makes quick work of them. Sorry about that blue screen. I completely forgot that I was about to hot mic again. So I jumped into a party, that way they won't hear my audio. I do have a rando here. Now, not a lot of people do this. A lot of people go, there's a video out there where it's Octavia, and you just sit on top of a fucking pillar invisible, and your X ability, your, whatchamacallit. Yeah. Just kills everything. Now, in case you don't know, with this bow, as you see that little charge up, right? As soon as it's like that yellowish orange, that is a perfect shot. All right? Is he using the same bow? Oops, unless I miss a ton. Now with this bow, I do like predictive shots a lot. You see, like, I'll fire off like that into something. Because the perfect shot is so much better, most of the time I basically just fire off the perfect shot down like a blank corridor. And I know it affects the accuracy, but sometimes, you know, I have it lined up with something and I kill it, because this thing has infinite punch through. And if I hold it long enough, it will just fire away. But yeah, this has infinite body punch through, right? Oh, do we have another person, or is it still just the one guy? Yeah, it's still just the Revenant. Okay. Bullet jump. Okay. Now, if you don't have a charged up shot, this bow does very little, which is why the fire rate is so important on it. Because the base shot on this is awful. Alright. Oh, I didn't hit that. Now, if I had a party that I knew I could rely on, and I had a 4-man here, I would run Speed Nova, right? Because then, you know, you just make quick work of this, but... Now, also killing the waves faster doesn't actually matter for the Acolyte spawns, alright? The Acolytes will spawn every 5 minutes regardless of what wave you are on. So... yeah. Killing everything faster really doesn't matter. It just means that your enemies get harder quicker. So, Slow Nova is actually good for this. Gotta make sure I keep my axe up, because these things will just one-tap me. Not literally one-tap, but yeah. They'll fuck me up pretty good. I also gotta keep my energy up, and the energy refill things here, they have a cooldown when you're in Steel Path, alright? It's like 45 seconds, 50 seconds, so... So I am getting viral procs, but I don't know if those are calculated into the damage. But yeah, this is my new favorite primary for at least a while. It will be. This is going to be my go-to. I'm getting some headshots here, which is nice. Though it's super easy to do with all these like little infested, because you just line up and you just shoot through all of them, right? Because infinite body punch through is a thing. This bow does have some pretty insane numbers, which I fucking love. So, sorry, I need to stop swearing so much. Oh, now we're gonna get an Acolyte spawn. So it's important I wait for the Acolyte to spawn before dropping my Molecular Prime. In case you don't know, all these acolytes are based on enemy, or not enemy, on warframes that the stalker is hunted. None of them are based on Excal because the stalker is based on Excal. I don't see this one. Oh. I'm like, my splash was hitting it there, so I knew it was down there because I watched his health bar drop. Yep, see, there's 2 steel essence. And that mystery thing is the arcane. It won't tell us what one we got until we leave here. Which kind of stinks, but that's okay. Now, for a frost build, you could get the the augment mod that makes it where enemies have a chance to just freeze when they're inside your bubble, which would be super good for this, actually. Not an augment I think I even have. It's what I should get, though, because it is solid. It's just not, like, always worth it, so it's a conditional thing. You know what I mean? But against Infested, it is good because they don't really break your bubble. The Acolytes will, though. Ah, I keep getting caught on the corners like that. I think it's a bit of lag. I think I'm just not used to the slight lag I get when streaming, kind of thing. So, I should be getting used to it. I mean, I've been trying to stream more and more. See, look at those numbers. Oh, those pretty numbers. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video and put those numbers up on the screen. Oh. The massive red, like, that's a tier 3 crit, by the way. He is not running the same bow. That is the Brahma, which is also a very good bow. So, that's the Kuva Brahma, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah. Kuva Brahma, huh? There's my headshots done. See, that's the... Also, yeah, that's the thing. If you get knocked over and you have something drawn, you fire it. So, kind of just stay pointed where you want to fire. Oh, there's something draining my energy. Or at least was. It might be this guy. Yeah, it's dead now. I'll just let him hunt that one down. I should have waited on that, but that's alright. So yeah, this is basically what I do. I either get some friends to join me, I chill out, I have a good time with some friends, which is my preferred way to do it. If my friends aren't down to do it, like right now, I generally, if I wasn't streaming, I would just throw on some music and have a good time. Just kind of like enjoy, you know? So, yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. I know defenses get kind of boring, but so does survivals. Like, it seems like everyone prefers survivals, but at the same time, it's the same thing. I think the challenge is maybe slightly harder, because you got to keep the life support up, so basically you have to kill quick enough, right? As on here, you don't have to kill, and you can take things slow, which I think, like, lowers the tension and makes it where people... Why is that thing, like, shooting way out in the middle of nowhere? So yeah, one thing they could do to actually make the Infested a lot stronger is give them ranged fucking attacks. But maybe that'd be too good. Like, I know on Diamos they did, and some of those things on Diamos are actually a real freaking pain. Like those things that go through the ground, shoot the spikes up through the ground, I hate them. They're the enemy I hate the most in this game, actually. As I was farming to max out Deimos, which I did, by the way, I hate them. Every time I had to fight them, I was like, oh. Now, some of these things, some of these acolytes, they run away from you, right? And some of them, they charge you, right? It depends on who they're based on. That one, I don't know, maybe it was Necros. So they get a body a specific way and they'll kind of act like that frame would, but their abilities are totally different. So there was one based on Mesa, right? So she kind of like not in your face, but kind of like medium range, you know, kind of thing. But then he has Hydroid's Wave. So, you know, the abilities are kind of weird. And then I think one based on maybe Frost had Mag's little bullet attraction bubble, which is insane, actually, by the way. That thing fucking... Sorry, I need to stop swearing so much. That thing will destroy you, alright? Because you're doing so much damage, you basically hit yourself. And you see how much damage I'm doing with this bow? Yeah, my frame doesn't survive that. I love Nova. Making them just like the way they fall through the air so slowly. I love it. I don't know. Honestly, this isn't that bad, but I do have someone with me. When I'm going solo, I normally just take Frost. In fact, this is my first time trying this with Nova, so... And it's turning out better than expected. I think Frost might still be better, but... Aw, I was hoping to get him with the splash. Look at that. Ooh, a ribbon sliver. Okay. I forgot that this would drop those. So that's another thing you can farm. Oh, that was actually a waste. There's like one enemy left alive. And like I said, those things have a cooldown on here, so you kind of do want to conserve your energy some, which is why you'll see me do this every now and then, do my energizing dash. This spot is just perfect, because it just funnels them right into exactly where you want to shoot. Did my molecular prime hit some of those? Because they are going slow as fuck. Oh! I was like, I fired that into the last round, not this round. But yeah, the Nova pairs really good with this bow because the AoE like will pop the molecular prime on the enemies, the little explosion damage you see. So it's just explosions on explosions, basically, with insane bow damage. So. The Brahma's also an explosive bow, so that's really cool. We're both like, hey, it's explosive bow day. And we would be right. I think this is the one based on Limbo, if I'm judging by the torso there. Oh, it's down there. Kind of hard to see with all the... Oh, this has Hydroid's Wave. See that? Oh, it wasn't in the wave? Oh. I thought it was in the wave. Oh, it was. It was just something else that hit me. But yeah, the unidentified item there, that's the arcane. You know, I wonder if this video is gonna get linked to the anime. Have you guys seen Arcane, the League of Legends anime? It's fantastic. If you haven't, you really should. Even if you don't like League of Legends, you should give it a shot. I always say give it 3 episodes, and if you don't like it after the 3rd one, then drop it, because you're not going to like it at all. That's what I've been telling everyone, but everyone so far loves it, that I know of, at least. I hate Tarmoas. Not really. They're just a nuisance. See how weak that is if you don't have the full charge? But yeah, as soon as it's that like orangish color, not red. If it's red, it counts as a full charge, right? But if you have the orangish color, it's a perfect shot. And if you hold it for too long, it goes back to full charge. See that? So that's how you use this bow. Yeah, look at those. That's some tier 3 crits. That super dark red color, that's a tier 3 crit. It's like yellow, orange, red, and then it's that super dark red. So it's actually tier 4, I think. Because the Vigilant mods. No, it has to be tier 3, I think. Because I don't think I can get tier 4s. Currently. Unless I'm misunderstanding something about the crit system, which I definitely could. Grab the loots. Ooh, endo. I need that. It's only 15, but, you know. A decent way to get endo, you guys, in case you don't know, is the new Narmer missions on, like, Plains and Fortuna. Their endo drops are, like, 1,200. So it's 1,200. But I've walked out with, like, 3K, because I got 2 of those, plus a, uncommon like 800 drop or something like that. So I walked out with like over 3K endo, which was fantastic actually. I wonder if this bow's better than the Brahma. Probably not, because the Brahma's AoE is freaking huge. But I love it. I love this bow so much. The infinite ammo is nothing to laugh at either. Like, look at that. I'm just one-shotting everything. Which, that's why I wonder if the... aptitude is worth it. I think I'm currently running the aptitude, though. And I'm still one-shotting everything. Ooh, you're an Eximus. You're a big boy.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Look at those numbers. I love it. Now, this does not have object punch through, right? It only has the body punch through. But infinite body punch through, which means if you can get enemies in a line, you just kill them all. Like that, right there. Here comes Acolyte. I'll let him kill it. It's fine. I don't actually need to help with the kill as long as he can do it by himself. I can sit here and defend this. Though I don't think they're gonna kill it. Now, where'd he kill it at? Because I do think I have to actually pick up the arcane. Yeah. So there's the essence, so... It was probably over here. Yeah, see? And you get the arcane. But it will always ping where the essence is, so you always know where they killed it at. Which is nice. So... Yeah, I love it. Like, look at that. If I can hit anything, that is. I need to get the Kuva Brahma. It's so good. Look at that. That was the splash. That wasn't even the actual shot. Will you, though? Let's try this. Oh, I don't have the energy. Never mind. I was gonna fire the ball down range and shoot it. Jesus. I think was pissed. Just ran back and knocked me back. God. Oh, here he is. Do I get to hunt this one? No, he's going for it still. Don't run away, you chicken shit. These are the most cowardice acolytes I've ever seen. Most of them fucking charge me like a maniac. Maybe they're charging him, actually. Now, they don't seem to really care about the defense very much, so that's a good thing. Oops. This bow is so satisfying. I love it. I should probably try to get a melee killer too in here. If I can move, that'd be fantastic. Oops, not what I wanted. Alright, I'm now one-shotting everything now. Still most things, but not everything.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
You want out? We'll leave. We'll head out of here. That was solid, though. Let's see, what do we get? Secondary Deadhead, secondary Dexterity, and secondary Merciless. Those are all super good. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the Dexterity stuff. I just feel like the swapping I'm not a big fan of, but hey. It is fantastic. Still. Hey, I maxed out the blade. Woo! I gotta go make a dual wield version, whatever you want to call it. Who did more damage? He had more kills, I think. That's what's showing that. But I had 130 headshots, pretty much. 129, but yeah. He took no damage. What the fuck? He definitely did more damage than me too. That's just the Brahma for you. Alright, leave his squad. Everything I got was for secondary, actually, so I can't even put any of them on. Let's go to a relay real quick. Let's see if I can buy A secondary adapter. Oh, that's what I wanted. I'm forgetful today. Go here to Zimeles. I need a Forma and another Detonite injector. God dang it. I was hoping I could get that out of my inventory. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just level. Which of these should I level, you guys? I think I already started this, right? So yeah, I'll just finish this one. Alright, now to a relay. To buy a secondary adapter. I think I have enough essence. I have no clue if I have enough essence. But here we go anyway.
Witness.
Shut up, Lich. Oh. Yeah, Kuva Brahma is insane, but I don't care. I love this bow. Kuva Brahma is probably better, but there's not much better than the Kuva Brahma. So, like, the Tsar is obviously the Kuva Tsar, but the Kuva Brahma is like up there. So, I really need to build the Trumna. But my phone is playing stuff. It wants me to go to balloons. Go to Teshin, who, sorry for spoiling it. Anyone who has not seen the new war, look away now, because Teshin will not be the same. I'll try to look down. Oh, no, it looks right up. Steel Path Honors. You can get Rivens here, by the way. You can get cosmetics. You can get Kuva. You can get the Arcane adapters. This is the primary. I'm going to buy a secondary. Like I said, you can get stance formers. You can get relic packs. There's some mods. Negative recoil for shotguns. I believe some of these rotate. I don't think it's all the same. I know the adapters are always here, though, and the stance is here. What is this for? Kit gun? I don't want kit gun ribbons. I don't use kit guns. Actually, I have a couple, but... Or I think just one now, but... I'm just going to max it out and get rid of it. I'm not a big fan of the kit guns or Zaws. They're a cool concept, but... you grind to make a weapon that, like... isn't really worth it. I know some of those Zaws can actually be insane, but... yeah. So, I'm not using it on that. Because you only get the one, right? So what do I want to use it on? I think Atmos is my most used. Yeah, let's put it on Atmos. I love the Atmos. And then we go here. And right up here. All right. So, if I go square, we upgrade it. I just upgrade all of them when I can. Oh, did I just make two of the same? Yep. So, see, I was talking about this. Now you hit R3 and you get all three of them back. Which means this can actually go up to the next level. I didn't realize I had so many of those. So yeah, it costs 3, 3, 4. Yeah, 3, 3, 4. Maybe it's 4, 5. I don't know. I don't have any of them maxed, so. So do I want Merciless? This is not exactly a headshot kind of gun, so I'm going to put on Merciless, even though it's not leveled. Anyway.
Do you remember the old war, Operator? Order seems to have misplaced those memories.
Oh yeah, New War people that haven't seen it, Ortis is different, yes. Sorry. Anyone, have you guys explored the Drifters camp? This is kind of cool area. So this is the Drifters camp. It's a place you can, it basically becomes your orbit or whatever, you know, when you're not in mission. Oop, and I jumped to my death. Not really. The wings make it kind of hard to see stuff though. So there's this little path here you can go down. And yeah, you just get to like run up to this river. There's nothing here. It's just cool. Cool scenery. I know the wings are getting in the way. You can go through this water. It doesn't do anything to you, which is cool. I don't know what chat I'm in. Yeah. And then you just have like little barriers like this. And then if you go out of bounds, it'll reset you. This stuff, I wish I could like collect it like it's a resource or something. But, and you could like maybe farm resources here, kind of like how you would with an extractor. So yeah. Just a little cool camp area. It does play part of the story, but yeah. It's just cool. I really like it. It's really pretty. They did a really good job on it. I'm sad that I can't jump across to there though, because that is part of the camp I can go to. But I can't make the jump because you can't aim glide because you got to chat. Oh, I found out how. Okay, cool. You can jump on that and make it over here. But yeah, this is the same place. It's just there's that waterfall that I ran in. Yeah, it's cool stuff. Little waterfall here. Washing the ship, I guess. I don't know. This little beam of light is how you get sucked up into here. And this is nav, obviously. And then down you go to the lower section. So yeah, this video has been about an hour. I'm probably going to call it here for this one. I normally do stream longer, and I probably will do more of this, right? But like, I just wanted to show you guys the way that I farm for these arcanes. I've just recently started doing this. There's definitely other ways out there. Like I said, there's a corpus tile set where you get this big coin statue in the center of the room in your spawn room. There's a couple different spawn rooms you can get, but if you get that one, you jump on top of it with Octavia, and you throw your X ability down and your little ball that runs it around, and you just go invisible. Oh, sorry, I really need coffee. But yeah, you just go invisible, and the enemies will shoot at it, but what it does with Octavia's X is it reflects damage out. So even though they're stronger enemies, it will kill them because it's their damage going back to them. So you literally just sit invisible on top of a pillar. And you just stay invisible the whole time. Which is a cool idea. Now it's a survival, generally. Which kind of sucks. Because you do have to go down and get your... Yeah, your oxygen, whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Why can I not think of the word? Now, I have been getting this lately, that, like, pixely effect, where I'm, like, looking and things are, like, I don't know. I like this, though. If you're here in your quarters, you can look and there's, like, little fish down there and stuff. There's a fish. There's a fish. There's a fish. Oh, it's kind of big. Huh. I'm just waiting to, like, sit here and, like, a sea serpent go right across the screen, like... That'd be cool. Digital Extremes. Figure it out. And then if you go in here, by the way, you guys, there's a fish. See that big fish? There's smaller ones there too, but massive guy. Yeah, once you get your helmet, by the way, you can come in here whenever the heck you want. And you can interact with the guy, but he just eats your cat. Watch. He'll eat it, and then he'll spit it out. Giving it kisses, and it likes it, and then... Oh. He didn't suck it up. Normally he just sucks it up and spits it out. Yeah, so that's about it. So I'm going to call this one here. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know if you have a way that you farm arcanes, all right? Anything that speeds it up the process at all, anything like that. But I don't think you really can speed up the process because they're on like a set 5-minute timer, so you just have to do an endless mission. You could do excavation, but I feel like you would have too many of the things die. So, yeah, that'll be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.